The metaphor that I have for what my relationship was like with my ex-husband, who was a covert narcissist, is that I was an octopus and my husband was a shark, and we were in love. We spent several years in love. But every now and then, my shark husband, who I loved so much, would get hungry and ask if he could please eat one of my arms. And because I had so many, and because he was so hungry, and he loved me so much, and I loved him so much, I would give him one of my arms, and it would make him so happy, and we would carry on with our relationship and be in love until the time came when he got hungry again. And he would come up to me, begging, lovingly, asking me if I could please help him and give him one of my arms. And because I loved him so much, I would do it. And I would do it again and again and again. And after I would give him one of my arms, he would give me so much love and tell me how beautiful I was and how he loved the rest of my arms. Until the day I only had one arm left. And he came up to me as his shark self, asking to eat my last arm because he was so hungry. And when I wouldn't give him my last arm, he left to find a new octopus who had 8 arms. He still says he loved me, but he's hungry. And because I don't have any arms left to give him, he has to leave. And then off he goes, finding a new octopus, loving them, loving their arms, and never talking to me again because I have nothing left to give him. And that's what it's like to be with a covert narcissist. They're never mean to you like an overt narcissist is, like the Donald Trump of narcissists. My husband was never mean to me. He never said horrible things to me. He loved me every day. Sometimes even when I felt like I didn't deserve it. And every time he was hungry, I would give him one of my arms because he was so loving and he loved me so much and I loved him so much. But the love, I think, that a narcissist feels like a shark, they're always a shark. They're never going to give you love the way another octopus can love you. A shark is his nature to eat and get hungry, and they need a source of supply. And I was his source of supply until I couldn't supply him anymore. And he had to find a new supply. So he completely discarded me, and I was left with just one arm. And I have to witness him with his new octopus who has a full set of 8 arms. And that's what it feels like when you're with a covert narcissist. And it's very upsetting because you're left devastated with no arms, and you figure, who's going to want me now? How am I ever going to recover? And I have to watch him be just as happy as he was with me when I had 8 arms with his new octopus, and the hurt of it. And you can't understand that you would give him all this and he would just leave like you're nothing and doesn't feel anything for you. And you almost want him to come back just so you can give him that last arm, just so you can feel his love again. And I know a lot of other women do. They allow their narcissist to come back, and it's called hoovering. When you let them come back to eat that last arm. But don't do it. And don't look at him with his new octopus. Because he's a shark and he's going to get hungry and he's going to start eating her arms too. And when she doesn't have any arms left, he's going to find a new octopus again, and the cycle will continue with his new supply, the love bombing and worshiping, and then the discard, and then the new supply. So that's how I look at what a relationship is between a woman who has a husband or a boyfriend who is a shark, but you're in love. And I hope that there's other women out there who feel like this will escape having at least one arm left, because it's very difficult to not give your narcissist that last arm.